Okay, so guys, now we're going to follow on with the continuation of the power of a power rule. Okay, we're looking at now the power of a product. Now, this is the fourth index law. So this is going to be our fourth index law. Okay, we're going to have a closer look at this one. So you can see here we have AB to the power of m. So that means that we have a situation such as xy cubed. Okay, with brackets around it, just like this. Okay, now think about again what this actually means if we write it out the long way. Okay, so this means that we have xy times itself 3 times. Okay, so times xy times xy. Okay, that's what we actually have here. So in total, how many x's do we have? If we put all the x's together, we have 3 x's. So we have x cubed, and then how many y's? We have 3, so we have y cubed. Okay, and what you can see here is that we had to apply the 3 to the x and also to the y. Okay, and that's how we ended up with, that's how we ended up with these 2 3's here. All right, so let's have another look. Okay, it doesn't get any harder than this. If we have, for example, AB to the power of 4, okay, that means we have, and I'm not going to write it all out the long way, okay, it's just A to the power of 4, B to the power of 4, okay. So our rule here is if we have AB to the power of m, we must apply the m, that power, to both of the variables or both of the things inside, because we can also have a coefficient inside, and that's what we're going to look at now. So that means we would have here a to the power of m times b to the power of m. Okay, so this is the fourth index law. Okay, let's color it in and make it look pretty. Sadly, I notice your videos don't show the colors as nicely as mine, but that's okay. Alright, so let's have a look at one where there's a coefficient, okay, because this is where it gets important and this is where people make mistakes. If I had, for example, 3x cubed, okay, and there's a reason I've gone cubed here because a lot of people make mistakes with it, okay, so that means you have to apply the power to both things inside the brackets, so we need to apply the 3 to the 3 and also to the x. So we're going to get 3 cubed times x cubed. Now 3 cubed is not 9. Okay, 3 cubed is equal to 3 times 3 times 3, which is equal to 9 times 3, which is equal to 27. So just be careful with that. So we have 27x cubed. All right. So, okay, that's fine. That's all very nice and well. Let's make it a little harder. I'm trying to keep the numbers quite simple for you for now, so the coefficients will be quite simple. Let's say we have 2y cubed to the power of 5. And okay, this just got a little messier. This is when we have to also think about the previous rules. So as we're going through these, you're going to have to start linking rules together. We don't just use them on their own, they always end up linked. Okay, so we have to apply the 5 to the 2 and also here, but now we're using 2 rules at once. So it's 2 to the power of 5, okay, that one was straightforward, times y to the power of, and you should remember this rule, what do we have to do between the 3 and the 5? Well, we have to multiply it, okay, so 3 times 5, okay, so 2 to the power of 5, that's 2 squared is 4, 2 cubed is 8, 2 to the power of 4 is 16, and 2 to the power of 5 is 32. Okay, each time we just multiplied by 2. Okay, so if you're ever not sure, this is a nice way of working it out. Okay, so we have 32y to the power of 15. Okay, now don't forget, sometimes you can also have multiple letters inside, so we might have something like 4 x squared y cubed squared. Okay, so in this case you're going to have to apply that 2 to all 3 things inside. Okay, so we end up getting here 4 squared times x to the power of 2 times 2, and then y to the power of 2 times 3. And again, be careful that you get that 2 times 3 right, and remember that it's 6, because a lot of people are going to write 5 here. 4 squared is 16, x to the power of 4, y to the power of 6. Okay, so as I said, this is the 4th index law, and we're almost done. Good luck.